Hey fifth graders, here is your video over all this geometry, right? You have to know triangles and you have to know quadrilaterals. Okay, so one thing that you need to know is that triangles have 180 degrees. Now let me show you something here. If you look at a rectangle, it has four 90-degree angles, right? And four 90-degree angles is 360 degrees. So every four-sided figure has 360 degrees. And a triangle is half of a rectangle, right? And so half of 360 is 180 degrees. So something for you to realize, all triangles, 180 degrees, all quadrilaterals, 360 degrees. Memorize it, know it. It will make you intelligent. It will make you sound intelligent, right? And I was going to try and do this, but I don't know if I can. This is a rectangle, right? And I could cut it from corner to corner and get a triangle, two triangles, but balancing all this is gonna be almost impossible. Okay, do you need crayons? Kendall's doing her homework while I do this. All right, so let's get started. Triangles, equilateral triangles have everything equal. All angles are equal, all sides are equal. So if every triangle has 360 degrees, not 360, I'm lying to you. If every triangle has 180 degrees and all of them are the same, what's 180 divided by 3? 60 degrees. All of the angles of an equilateral triangle are 60 degrees. Every equilateral triangle you will ever see for the rest of your life will have a 60-degree angle everywhere, okay? So everything is equal with equilateral triangles. And then isosceles. I know you've learned this before. This one is where you have two sides that are the same, okay? And you can have obtuse or acute isosceles triangles. And you can have right triangles. So isosceles just means two of the sides are the same. All right, and scalene means nothing is the same. Everything is different, right? Okay, so every triangle has a name based on its side length and based on its angle. So it's like you guys have a first name and a last name, right? So do these. And every equilateral triangle is acute, every single one. These two, it just depends on what the angles are looking at, okay? Now, a right triangle means you have a 90-degree angle, all right? You will always have two acute angles with every right triangle. Actually, every triangle has two acute angles. The way it's named is based on that third angle, okay? So right triangle, 90-degree angle. Acute means every single angle is less than 90, and obtuse means one angle is greater than 90. Do you think you could have two angles greater than 90 degrees in a triangle? Let me try to draw one over here. We're in my kitchen today. All right, I was gonna do something with this, but I'm not anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna draw an obtuse angle and I'm gonna draw another obtuse angle. Is that a triangle? Absolutely not. So you can only ever have one obtuse angle in an obtuse triangle. All right, so if you look through these, this is isosceles and acute. This one right here is equilateral and acute. That one is right and scalene. And we have obtuse and isosceles, okay? So this page right here, page 852, a great resource for you, okay?
Mommy, look.
Good job.
Pattern.
Part two, okay. All our quadrilaterals, guys. A trapezoid has one pair of parallel sides. A parallelogram has two sets of parallel sides. A rectangle has four 90-degree angles. A rhombus has all equal sides, and a square has all equal angles and equal sides, okay? This is gonna be a great page. It's 858 for you to look at. Then it gets fun, because a square is a rhombus, a square is a rectangle, and a square is a parallelogram. But not all parallelograms are squares. Not all rhombus are squares. Not all rectangles are squares, right? It gets really tricky. Okay, so just be careful, and this is a great page to find your rules, okay? And there's another whole page of them there. All right, continuing to classify. Okay, this is like the biggest thing. This is how I would teach you at school. I would say, okay, quadrilateral is everything below it. So when you find something like rhombus is everything above it.
Mommy.
So a rhombus is a parallelogram and it's a quadrilateral. A trapezoid is a quadrilateral. Chill, I'm in the middle of something, dude. A square is a rhombus and a rectangle and a parallelogram and a quadrilateral. So wherever you start on here, go straight up and that's what it is, okay? Rectangles and rhombus, they don't play together. That's why they're not connected. Okay? They are not one another, but a square is both of them. I hope that makes sense. So that's my life advice to you. When you see this and you go, okay, rectangle, what is it? Oh, it's also a parallelogram. It's also a quadrilateral. Okay? Something maybe to help. And let's look here. That's another great, I mean, these are great things to kind of memorize. Okay. And then this is where they give you scenarios and then you have to prove them wrong. You find a counter example, just basically meaning you can draw what they say you can't draw to prove that they're wrong or that they're right, depending on what they're saying to you. I hope it's not too bad for you. Good luck. Give me or send me an email or whatever if you have any problems whatsoever, okay? Let me know how you're feeling. And then on Friday, I will be available for a Google Meet for a little while just to say goodbye to you guys. Good job this year. Bye.